Situated somewhere on the less than traveled streets of our state's biggest city is ground zero for urban agriculture, Sweetwater Organics. Here, they're setting not just national, but international templates and standards.
Sweetwater Organics started in February. It's basically upscaling growing power, Will Allen's model, the 3-tier aquaponics. Well, about 3 years ago, we started with doing raised gardens and composting. Jim Godsell, the president of Community Roofing, had been on the board there for about 3 years. And so we kind of gradually got into kind of the gardening aspect, the composting, and kind of got more involved with the workshops in Will Allen, and got interested in kind of the aquaponics that they do there.
Godsell, how are you?
Welcome.
What are you doing?
So this specifically is my exploration of a little army of helpers who arrived to help us attack little invading insects, and I'm told that they were put in a state of suspended animation, and this is a new world of ladybug revival. This is Milwaukee. This is how Milwaukee has been, and neighborhood by neighborhood, block by block, let's see how much of the old city we can bring back to life.
You know, I think urban agriculture is a big movement right now. I think obviously Will Allen is the pioneer, and we're kind of disciples of Will. You know, for people to be able to grow their own food is huge, especially in the city. I think 1% of everything we get in Wisconsin is from homegrown. You know, everything else is imported. So I think there's a lot of potential there for huge growth.
So this is watercress. The watercress grows in water, and we recently were told that it's time to put some worm castings to give the watercress some nutrients.
So that's the dirt that I see on top.
This is black gold, yeah.
Black gold,
We've
right.
just recently begun to feed the watercress that. Will Allen said it's not how green your thumb is, it's how nutrient rich is your soil. And the fish make rich the soil for the plants, the watercress, and the plants and the roots, and the billions of bacteria make the water clean for the fish and feed the fish. So it's just about feeding time for the tilapia. And
nobody told me lunch would be provided.
It is more than lunch. It is, I think it's as close to a sacred moment as you can get in a secular city space. So on one hand, this really is, on purpose, a commercial experiment to see if upscaling Will Allen's aquaponic methodologies in an old industrial building can work. Milwaukee is right now the urban agriculture city of America, right now.
Yep, we're ground zero.
We are the urban agriculture city of America, and I'm not saying that because I'm chauvinistically inclined or boasting. I'm saying that so that Milwaukee realizes this treasure we've got.
The goal, I really think, next year we'd be hopefully up to around 300,000. The year after that, hopefully up to about 600, where we can be harvesting fish bi-weekly, if not weekly, at that point, as well as obviously all the vegetables and everything else that we're going to be doing. So the more we expand, I think, to make Milwaukee the largest in the country as far as the aquaponics systems is kind of the goal.
So this is fish food, correct?
Yes, this is the fish food we are using right now to feed the tilapia. Each of these first two raceways have about 16,000 tilapia. So we're going to give them 24 ounces, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'll let you do it. Now, when I first started out, I took the time to do this. Just go in with 3 fingers and lightly spread it all around. Look at the, aren't they absolutely gorgeous?
They are gorgeous.
Aren't they beautiful?
And it's, I don't want to wax poetic, but to see this much young, amazing, fresh life.
How could you not wax poetic
bubbling up
in the face of this?
It is amazing.
Like I say, I'm tongue-tied. I am a man of many words, but I cannot, with words, capture that
It's
at
innocent
all.
enthusiasm.
It's just wonderful. It's that and more. The theory tells us if our conditions are optimal, if we reach the level of a black belt in karate in terms of aquaponics systems, 16,000 fish will equal 1.5 pounds in 6 months.
Okay.
That 1.5 pounds will yield about 1 pound
Yeah.
of protein. So that's 16,000 pounds of protein in 6 months, 32,000 pounds of protein in a year.
In simple numbers, across 1 or 2 days, you could feed 16,000 people between the greens and
oh
the
my
fish.
goodness, wow.
I think really if you look at Detroit and Chicago and Ohio, we've been connecting with New Orleans. There's tons of these buildings that the city doesn't know what to do with. I think the potential for duplicating this in blighted areas where the neighborhoods and whatnot, it could be a huge movement.